Hello everyone. I'm Julie and this is Kathy. We're coming to you from Chicago. Welcome to the Meditate Anytime series on Friday night. I hope everyone's preparing for a great weekend, and we're going to start it off by doing a little bit of meditation tonight as well as some music. We're from the band Somewhere in the Middle, and we met through our Sahaja Yoga meditation classes here in the Chicago suburbs, and then started playing music to help enrich the experience of meditation. So we create some of our own songs and play other songs that are also well known. So hopefully you'll enjoy the music tonight. For those of you who are not familiar with Sahaja Yoga meditation, I'll just give a brief explanation. It's different from other types of meditation in that it uses our own inner Kundalini energy to bring us into a state of meditation. So it's using the body's own inner mechanism that's within each of us, just needing to be awakened. So tonight we're going to do the process of Kundalini awakening and enjoy a short guided meditation, and then we'll play some music for you. When we meditate, we're going to start with our hands out like this, but they'll be on our lap. And I'm going to guide you through putting your hands in certain places along the body that are aligned with our chakras. And our chakras are essentially just energy hubs within us that correlate with our body, but also with spiritual, physical, and mental and emotional qualities within us. So we're going to say affirmations of truth at the level of each of these chakras, which then awakens this energy within us. The energy travels through our chakras and through our channels from the base of our spine all the way to the top of our head. And when it reaches the top of our head, we are said to have achieved our self-realization, where this energy within us connects with the all-pervading energy around us and takes us into yoga, or another word for yoga is union. The union of our own personal spiritual energy with the divine consciousness all around us. And in that state we can feel peace, we can feel joy, we feel thoughtless, and we may feel some things on our hands or in our body. So we can make mental note of those sensations if you feel anything. And so without further ado, I'll introduce the founder of Sahaja Yoga Meditation. She's pictured behind me. This is Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, who founded Sahaja Yoga in 1970. She traveled the world and spent her life dedicated to helping average people like us who have no spiritual background or are not dedicating their lives to sitting on top of mountains and doing nothing but trying to achieve enlightenment. We're all too busy for that. So she helped people like us achieve this state of meditation. And so we owe her a debt of gratitude for our practice. I've been practicing now, I think, 15 years, and Kathy, you just almost about that much, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
12 years.
12 years?
Yeah.
It's been definitely a journey, and I know the theme for this Meditation Anytime series has been, I think it's that the theme is transformation. And I think it's a great theme because, you know, this energy within us transforms us into better versions of ourselves. And when we sit down to meditate, it not only transforms us for that time that we're meditating into a more peaceful state, but we also go on a lifelong journey toward becoming the spirit, or becoming closely aligned with these true, pure qualities within ourselves. So that's a little bit about Sri Mataji and her work. And now we will experience meditation.
Okay, so, and good job, Julie. I think that pretty much covered it all.
Excellent.
And another thing, you know, Sahaja Yoga is always free. Sri Mataji felt very strongly about that. And so we always offer this on as volunteers, and we've been doing this ever since. And sometimes you can find it in your local library, or some if there's like a little center near you, so you can in the chat later after this you can look for some other links for to find it. Also, there's a 21-day program that's going on currently, which I think is like every other night or something like that.
Is it
so
now? Okay.
you can find that by googling Sahaja Yoga 21-day challenge USA. And I think there's also one in Spanish going on as well, so you can share that as well. That's free as well. But you do have to pay something. You do have to pay attention, and that is the only the only thing I thought. So with that, let's go ahead and start our meditation. Before we close our eyes, we're just we're going to be using our hands for this first part of the meditation. Our hands are actually part of our part of the technique to help with the self-realization process. Srimanaji experimented around in the beginning with some of her first followers and found that when they put their hands, or their right hand, on certain energy centers, their own inner energy responded to that and was able to work out, and their attention was able to stay on their spirit and above their mind a lot better, kind of keeping that attention up here. So we're going to do that. I'll show you how to do that. So first we're going to put our right hand on our heart for about 30 seconds or so and say an affirmation here. Then we're going to put our hand on our left stomach area, which is called the Nabi chakra. And then we're going to put our hand on our left hip, where our torso meets our leg, and sit here for a few moments. And then we're going to go back up our left channel. So we're going to go back again on our left stomach area, and on our heart, on our left side of our neck, and then we're going to go behind our head, lift our head up like this, and then the front of our head, and then the top of our head. So we're just kind of going up our left channel, up each chakra, okay? And the chakra is Sanskrit for a wheel, because our energy this is the way that our energy turns. It's like a distribution center in that section of our body. So these are just the important sections of our body. Okay, so let's, with that, go ahead and close our eyes. Bring our attention inside of our bodies. We can start by first putting our attention on our breathing, and take nice, slow, deep breaths. And take a nice deep breath and let it out. So we let all the worries and stresses from the day out, like emptying a balloon. Let's take another nice deep breath. Hold it in for a few seconds and then let it out. We'll do it one more time. And as we let it out, let's just relax all of our muscles and just sink into either our chairs or the ground. And if you haven't done so already, it would be good to take off your shoes so we can have a really good, strong, energetic experience and just kind of plug in to the energy all around us. And sometimes our shoes will kind of inhibit that energy connection. You can be sitting on a chair or sitting on the ground. It doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable. Okay. So first we're going to start by putting our right hand on our heart. And we're going to start by asking our question to ourselves. We're going to direct this to ourselves, to our spirit. We're just going to ask a simple question, and that is, who am I? Am I the pure spirit? As we do this, let's keep our attention now on the top of our head and see what we feel. See if we feel any coolness or any energy movement on the top of our head. This is where we want to try to keep our attention through this exercise. Am I the pure spirit? Okay, let's put our right hand on our left side of our stomach. This is our left navi chakra. This is our area that corresponds to our center of mastery, self-mastery, being our own guru. And we can simply ask here, am I my own teacher? Am I my own guru, my own spiritual guide? Do I know what's good for myself, my spirit? And again, while we do this, we can split our attention. We can put some of our attention here and this chakra and some at the top of our head. Try to pin some attention at the top of our head to see what we're feeling up there. Okay, now let's put our right hand on our left hip area. Put some attention there. We're going to now direct our questions to our inner energy. This energy is type of a motherly, kind of feminine type of energy. So we can refer to this as sometimes mother energy. You can also refer to it as just inner energy. This is the primordial energy that has been with us. It gives us our spirit, our life force. It knows everything about us. This is an intelligent, living energy. Inner energy, please help me to know myself. Please give me pure knowledge about myself. Please give me the pure desire to know myself. And please help me to purify my desire to go deeper on this journey of self-knowledge and our spiritual ascent. Please also help remove all the obstacles that are in the way of my transformation, my journey. Okay, let's raise our hand slightly back up to our left stomach area. We'll answer that second question saying with full confidence and full command, full authority, yes, I am my own teacher. I am my own spiritual guide or my own guru. I am my own master. master of myself, my spirit. The more we say this, the more we strengthen our instincts, which guide us, which are our compass, helping to choose what is good for our spirit, which practices are good for us, which we should avoid, which habits we want to adopt, which we want to throw away, discard. Again, let's keep our attention at the top of our head. We can say it one more time. I am my own master. Okay, let's bring our hand up to our heart where we started. And we're going to answer this first question. And again, with full authority, we're going to say, I am my own spirit, or I am the pure spirit. I have a body, I have a mind, but I am the spirit. My spirit is eternal. Let's again keep our attention at the top of our head. And just saying these truths helps raise our energy, brings us in a state of meditation, helps to bring us and stabilize our attention and pushes away our thoughts automatically. This is why we say them in the beginning. Okay, let's put our right hand on our left neck, and we can rotate our neck or head if we want to open this up if it's more comfortable. This is our left Vishuddhi chakra. Sometimes this chakra can get blocked or imbalanced and hold on to some stresses, especially guilt and feelings of if we feel bad about ourselves, anything we might have done, any mistakes we made, big or small, or just in general how we feel about ourselves. Do we feel good about ourselves, or do we not feel so good about ourselves? So sometimes if we're not feeling good about ourselves, then we know that there's an imbalance in this area, in this left Vishuddhi. We're hanging on to some guilt. So we have to acknowledge this and just literally let it go and say, I discard any of these guilty feelings. This is not true. I am not guilty for anything that I've done in the past. I've made mistakes in the past. We all have. We all do. We all will. We are human. This is how we learn, just like children makes lots of mistakes as they play. This is how we grow and evolve. But we take responsibility and we move on. We don't feel guilty. That just holds us in the past and holds us back from transformation, from truly transforming ourselves. So we have to literally let ourselves right now off the hook. And only we could do it. I am not the same person I was. I am now a realized being, a realized soul, and I am on a new path of transformation. And along this path, I'm going to discard all these guilty feelings, and I'm going to feel good about myself and my spirit. The new me. I am not guilty at all. Okay, and if you want to, if you're still feeling any kind of stress in here, you can just massage it a little bit or just brush off any other types of guilty feelings. Just kind of bring our attention there. Okay, now we're going to put our hands behind, our right hand behind our head. We're going to tilt our head back slightly. Keeping our eyes closed, we're just going to kind of, as if we're looking up at the sky, and we're going to say, address our own inner energy, our own spirit, and say, please, Mother Energy, please forgive us for anything we have done in the past against our spirit. We humbly ask for forgiveness for anything we have done, either consciously or unconsciously, knowingly or unknowingly. Please forgive us. From our heart. Okay, now let's bring our right hand to our forehead area. We can lean our head down if that feels more comfortable for you. And here we're going to do the most difficult thing, which is to forgive ourselves. We can ask our Mother Energy to come up to this energy center, which is called our Agnya chakra. Mother Energy, please come into our brain, our Agnya chakra. Please help us to forgive ourselves for all the mistakes we've made. We're only holding ourselves back if we don't forgive ourselves. Let's move beyond this so we can go above our mind, above our ego, above our superego. And also, if we are holding on to any grudges or any resentments to any other people and we cannot forgive, let's also try to ask our Mother Energy to help us to forgive everything and everybody, just in general. Give us this power of forgiveness. As we know, just not forgiving is just hurting ourselves. Just getting in our own way. We want to transform and transcend, so we want to raise above any of these resentments or feelings that are just getting in our way. So we'll say we just forgive everything and everybody, because they make mistakes too, just like we do. All right, now let's put our hand on the top of our head and let's press down kind of hard so we can really massage, give our scalp, our crown chakra, or our Sahasrara chakra a nice massage. Let's do this in a clockwise direction, as if there's a clock on the top of our head, facing upwards. Mother Energy, please come into our Sahasrara. Please open up our Sahasrara. Give us our self-realization. Please give us our yoga. Connect us to the divine energy and the power that created us. We want our self-realization. We want to know ourselves truly, deeply. And let's raise our hands slightly, so maybe a few inches above our head, and see what we feel. See if we can feel our inner energy coming out of our fontanelle area. Fontanelle area used to be a soft spot when we were babies. It closes up and calcifies as we grow older, but there's always a little tiny little hole that stays open for our inner energy to come out of. That's why it's called the fontanelle. Fontanelle means little fountain. It's a fountain of energy. And let's raise our hands slightly more, maybe about a foot above our head. See what we feel. We can move our hand back, forward and back, left and right, and see if we feel. Sometimes this energy will feel warm as some obstacles are still burning off. And sometimes if we don't have that many obstacles left, it'll start to feel like a cool breeze. All right, we can rest our hand back on our lap, and let's try to feel with our left hand, the same area above the top of our head. See what we feel. All right, put our hand down. And let's also put our hands in front of us at our heart level. We can rub them together, kind of shake them out. Sometimes this helps with our feeling our own inner energy, and we can ask inner energy, please help us to feel our own spiritual state, the state of our spirit on our hands. Or we can say the vibratory state. Sometimes we can feel some tingling as our energy system wakes up. Our subtle system wakes up. It's a subtle nervous system. It's just below our autonomic nervous system, so it's kind of like the support of our nervous system. And because they're very close to each other, that where the energy comes up in the chakras, they will register a little bit of tingling on our own physical nervous system, so we can actually read the state of our spirit on our chakras and say which chakra might need to be rebalanced or needs a little bit more attention. And after this, there's a chakra chart that you can reference for future meditations. But now we're just going to relax and keep our attention at the top of our head, keep our hands with our palms up on our lap, and keep our attention. You can keep your attention on your hands or on the top of your head and see what you feel. And we're going to play some songs and hope you enjoy them. We all have rocks, we all have stones, weighing us down wherever we go, getting in our way all through the day. Let's surrender them all and get ready to roll. Let's surrender them all and get ready to roll. Watch out below where we go. They're in our way all through the day. Let's surrender them all and gleefully roll. Let's surrender them all and gleefully roll. Steady as we go, she will carry us home. She will carry us all home. You can see how that song affected our vibratory state. We felt any vibrations, or if we were able to go into thoughtless awareness, and if we can see ourselves in the journey of the words of the song. As all of us do have obstacles which help us on our spiritual ascent as we learn to know ourselves and to transform our spirit. This next song is going to be on the Nabhi chakra, and the name of this song is called Shanti, which means peace in the Sanskrit. So you can keep your attention on the top of your head, or you can place your right hand also on your Nabhi chakra.
Thank you, Kathy. That was beautiful. I love the fact that we talk about obstacles in our meditation and know that those obstacles are actually for our own benevolence, because when we pass those tests we grow deeper, but we must surrender them at the same time. So now this song is called Shanti, and it's about the peace that we feel after we've gotten rid of all those obstacles, and after we've passed some of those tests we feel the peace within, and that's what Shanti means, is peace.
And let's try to keep in the state of thoughtless awareness. Bringing our attention again all the way to the top of our head. Seeing if we can feel any coolness on the top of our head or any sensations up there. Sometimes in the beginning they just might start very subtly. Maybe you might feel a hair or two like tingling, like you might just feel it opening up slightly. And at the very beginning for me it felt like a little, as if there was an ant or something, or a butterfly just had landed on the top of my head. As those first few strands of energy started coming up, almost like the first sprouts of a plant, just kind of, or a vine, just kind of climbing up, kind of sprouting through our central nervous system, up through the top of our head. And this is a process we cannot control. Just as if you can't control how fast a plant grows or when, it just does it on its own with the elements and the energy, sunlight and water, nutrients from the earth. We can increase the rate of our energy growth by also helping to or plugging ourselves into the earth, just as a plant would. And we can do this by just dropping our hands at our sides or on the ground if we're sitting on the ground, just kind of plugging in or grounding ourselves and asking the Mother Earth to connect us to our spirit, to help stabilize our first energy center, our Muladhara, which is the support of our subtle system, just below our second energy center, which is where our energy rises from, our Swadhisthana chakra. We can ask the Mother Earth to absorb any imbalances in our Muladhara chakra, any disturbances, any obstacles in the way of our spiritual ascent. Mother Earth, we humbly ask you to absorb any influences or imbalances in our Muladhara that are negative, that are impeding our transformation and spiritual growth. Please restore our innocence. Please restore our morality. And our ability to know good from bad, right from wrong, just that discretion and sense of discrimination of what's good for our spirit. Okay, now let's balance our left channel. So let's put our left hand on our lap and keep our right hand pointed down. We can ask our inner energy or our mother energy to come into our left channels. Please, Mother energy, come into our left channels. Please remove any false knowledge. And please also remove any impurities in the way of our pure desire to grow spiritually and to know ourselves. Not only do we want to be good human beings, but we want to be ultimately good spiritual beings. And as we do this, again, we're going to keep our attention at the top of our head. And just this posture with our left hand on the top of our lap, receiving energy from the divine, and our right hand pointed towards the earth, kind of just discarding any negativities, any obstacles. This is kind of like the drain, just draining out in an energetic way, kind of that connection, using the energetic connection to the ground to just drain away any negativities, any obstacles, any heaviness. Okay, now let's balance our right channel. So to do this, we're going to keep our right hand on our lap, and we're going to lift our left hand. I don't know if you can see me. There we go. Lift our left hand up towards the sky element, the atmosphere above us. Just like a balloon would rise up, we can just visualize any overactivity, any heat that's in our right channels, that's disturbing our thoughts, or making us not want to sit quietly and peacefully and enjoy our spirit. Any things that are keeping us in the future, maybe organizing and planning and just keeping our mind from being still. Just put these all up into the atmosphere. Just give them up. Let go. Just like a chimney that would let go any steam, hot air, any smoke. So any of these negativities, just allow them to dissipate and dissolve into the atmosphere. All right. Let's bring our hands back down on our lap and rest them comfortably. Bring our attention to our center of our spine, starting at the tip of our tailbone. We're going to slowly raise our attention up to right and below our navel area in the back, around our sacrum bone, like our hip area. And then to behind our center of our navel, the center of our stomach, on our spinal cord area, center of our body. Mother energy, please balance our lower energy centers. Bring us into peace. Let's bring our attention to our heart chakra, but on the center of our spine area. This is called our center heart. Please help us to be fearless and courageous. To know that we're the pure spirit and our spirit is eternal and we have nothing to fear. That we are protected on this journey of transformation always. As this is the divine will. Let's take a nice deep breath here before we go on. Let's bring our attention now up to our throat energy center, our Vishuddhi. This is the center of communication, not just communicating with everybody and those around us, but also communicating with ourself and our spirit and the divine energy all around. So when this energy center is clear, we can feel the vibrations of our spirit. And if we have any blockages or holding on to any stress in this area, and if it's not removed yet, sometimes we can't feel those vibrations yet. So it might take some time for this Vishuddhi center to work out those imbalances. So sometimes just a light massage with some ghee, which is clarified butter, or olive oil will help really just clear out this energy center quicker. Let's bring our attention to the area on our forehead. It's our Agnya chakra. Slow down our thoughts. If you have any thoughts still, just say not now, or I forgive this thought. And then now finally above our head on our Sahasrara chakra. Which is the integration of all the chakras in our body and our spirit. That's why it's really good and helpful to keep our attention here even throughout the day, as much as we can, to stay connected to the divine energy all around us, which is the definition of yoga. All right. And if you know how, you can raise our energy, and we can show you how to do that and to keep ourselves in this nice state of protection. So we can just simply, with our left hand, we're going to raise it up our center nervous system. With our right hand, we're going to go around our left hand. So we're going to go like this and tie above the head one time, our left energy channel. And we're going to do this again for our right channel. We're going to tie 2 times above our head, and then once again, the last time through the center nervous center channel, and we're going to tie 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And that keeps our tension right here. And now, the fun part. We're going to give ourselves a bandhan, which is kind of taking the energy from our left hand up our left, and then going around the top of our head down to the right channel. Then we're going to do this again 7 times. 2, 3, 4. Remember to go above your head, above your sahasrara. 5, 6, and then 7. Now you can either count in the beginning, or if you can later just do like basically one kind of bond-on motion for each of the chakras, and that helps balance the chakras. And when everything's nice and balanced, then your spirit can easily stay up here, your attention, and you can be strong and stay in a state of meditation throughout the day. All right, with that, I will end the guided meditation for this evening, and we're so happy you can join us. If you want to replay this, you can just join with the YouTube link later on, and we will see you again very soon. Thank you very much.
Night, everybody.